But Landfill had this on the sheet, and it's interesting. Your favorite Super Bowl that's non-Redskins related.
Okay.
For me, and maybe your least favorite, I got a couple that popped to mind. One, I made a lot of money when the Bucs beat the hell out of the Raiders. I was like 19 or 20. I remember I was bartending. I love Tampa in that game.
I was hoping to be in that game.
Yeah, that stings a bit, huh?
Yeah, that's not worse.
I get it. I understand that. Nobody thought y'all were losing to Tampa in that NFC title game.
Yeah, I was hoping to be there, and you would know what my favorite one is.
A non-Redskins related, not one you played.
Non-Redskins related favorite. I'm gonna go with the Baltimore Ravens and the 49ers.
New Orleans?
Two brothers, New Orleans, playing against each other, and I knew John very well.
Lights go out.
Lights go out. Beyonce. It was just a lot, and that was a great week.
Yeah, man.
Me and Brad Jackson was in the same city at the same time.
Dude, that's dangerous. Two of America's most wanted right there. My least favorite Super Bowl ever. I've told this story. So I told you the story. The Super Bowl I made the most money on when the Patriots beat the Eagles, and Donovan McNabb connected with Freddie Mitchell in the end zone for what was largely a meaningless touchdown, but covered for Philly. Your boy lost all the money. I had a lightning bet on that.
That's why you don't like Philly. I'm not really. I'm realizing it now.
Freddie Mitchell owes me thousands.
How much you got? How much you got hit over the head for?
Doug, and I was 23 years old. I did not have thousands to lose.
Well, it should have been betting.
Yeah, but I was going to win it, B. That's why I bet it.
Sounds just like Mikey.
and let's be clear. In 2005, when that Super Bowl was played, there was no DraftKings or FanDuel. Oh. You were able to bet money you didn't have. You know, a Super Bowl that stands out for me when Elway broke through and finally won one, and they beat the Packers. Elway did the helicopter into the end zone. That Super Bowl, we had been on a run of watching nothing but ass-kicking Super Bowls for a long time. That was the first close Super Bowl in like a decade.
Yeah.
And that one was really cool to see Elway break through. When London Fletcher won one, when the Rams and the Titans came back late, they had to tackle that dude at like the
half-yard line.
Yeah. Dyson, yeah. When the Pats won their first one against the Rams, the greatest show on turf, nobody thought they'd win that one.
Reggie? Was that Reggie White then?
No, Reggie White won one with Favre. The New England, Reggie White won one with the Packers. I'm talking about.
I thought you said the Packers.
I meant the Rams.
Okay.
When the Patriots beat the Rams.
Okay.
Sorry. One that sticks out to me, and this is random, but when the Steelers beat the Cardinals. Go ahead, Jeff. That's your game?
Yes.
That was a hell of a game.
When Which ran the big touchdown, big boy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Same game.
Yeah. Is that James Harrison?
Harrison. Yeah.
And then
undrafted.
Was it Plaxico or Santonio that made the catch?
Big Ben threw it to Santonio Holmes.
Back right in zone.
That's my favorite memory because my dad is a Steelers fan. And when he threw that ball to Santonio Holmes, my father lost it. This was probably like the happiest I ever seen this man. He ran out the house and was like, yeah, let's go, because everybody was rooting against him in the house except for me. I was like, man, let's go. And
wasn't that ball was put, like they tell you, put it where nobody else can catch it?
Yeah, man. That was a hell of a catch.
Because when you look, it goes right past the defender hand. Santonio catch it, get two in.
And then the Madden that came out after that, they just spammed it with the end zone catches like that.
It's pretty crazy, dude. Kurt Warner threw for 377 and 3 touchdowns in that game, and they lost. Neither team could run the ball in that game. Edgerrin James was on the Cardinals then. I didn't even remember that.
Yes.
The Cardinals ran for 33 yards in that game, averaged 2.8 per carry. The Steelers only ran for 58 in that game, averaged 2.3 per carry. Do you remember the Steelers' top running back that year? This is post-Bettis. Fast Willie Parker.
Willie Parker.
Remember Willie Parker was here for a minute.
He came here. Willie and I did a few events together.
Landfill, you got a favorite Super Bowl? Non-Skins related?
That was the Patriots-Giants with Nick Foles. That was a great game.
Patriots Eagles.
Yep, that's what I meant. Patriots Giants. Patriots Giants was the absolute worst game. The
helmet catch.
Yep, that was a horrible game.
David
Why you think that
Tyree
was so bad. Yeah,
David was
Tyree.
wasn't he here?
No,
in Philly.
It was interesting for about 4 minutes. I fell asleep. It was such an embarrassment for the sport.
You know, I like the thing for me is I know people even want to see people just want to see scores. My thing is if it's the best two teams playing, you shouldn't have no 48-48 game.
That's why I
48-45, something like that. You need to have, listen, if you got the best playing, you got best offense, best defenses, it should be a struggle.
I covered Eagles-Patriots, the Nick Foles game when the Eagles won, and it was an incredibly exhilarating game, but there was zero defense in that game. Like, I think Brady went over 500.
That shows you most people today don't give a damn about defense. All they care about is scoring.
Tom Brady threw for 500 with 3 touchdowns. Nick Foles went for 374, threw a touchdown and caught one.
800 and some yards.
Both
right
teams
there.
ran for more than 100 yards. It was
That's crazy, man.
no defense in that game.
Over 1,000 yards in the Super Bowl. Total offense.
You know what game was not good, though? Was when the Patriots beat the Rams. That was the Atlanta Super Bowl we worked together.
You
13-3.
didn't think it was good. I thought it was a damn masterclass by Belichick.
That it was.
See, I look at all aspects of the game, not just offense.
I do too. That game was boring, though.
That game defensively, if you look at the defense, it wasn't boring. Every move Sean tried to make, he was ready for him.
They also couldn't move the ball.
Yeah, but defensively, it was great.
The Rams-Titans Super Bowl was really good defense. That was a really good game. You know what I mean? It wasn't high scoring, but 13-3 in the Super Bowl was a dog of a game.
I take it. Drink more.
The Patriots-Seahawks game where they didn't give it to Marshawn.
But you know, that right there, it shows you stupidity on coaching style. They took a chance of not letting Marshawn be the MVP because they wanted Russ to be the MVP, and they threw a damn interception. And lost the game.
The back-to-back Chiefs Super Bowls where the Chiefs beat the Eagles and then the Chiefs beat the Niners when they were trailing in the fourth quarter. What, Jeff? Why are you staring at me like that?
Oh no, I wasn't even looking at you. I was talking with them, and then I just had like, I remember.
I knew where I was exactly when that happened. When they threw the ball, I'm like, they're not gonna run Marshawn. I say, I hope they throw an interception. And now I was in Phoenix, right next door to the W Hotel right there in Scottsdale.
Yeah.
I was with Leon Duncan.
It jumps there.
I was with Duncan.
I remember where I was when New England started to come back from down 28-3.
Oh, I was on the airplane.
I was in my living room, had a fire lit, sitting with my boy John Bennett, and Bennett looks at me, he's like, you think New England could come all the way back? And we're like, our wives were there too.
Okay, well, say that. Did you not hear that, Jeff? He said I had a fire lit with my boy John in the living room. And I looked at him and he said,
trying to pause
our
me.
wives were there, though, but say that first. I mean, damn.
We were watching with
we were
another
drinking
couple.
mimosas in the living room with the fire.
We were drinking bourbon.
Say that your wives
I
was
remember
there.
that all too well, too.
But I was on the airplane when that was happening, and I landed, and they were like, they said that how close the game was, and I was like, I hope she's out here when I get out. I got in the car, we rushed home, I was able to see the end of that game.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah.